my name is Owen and today I'm going to review the latest superhero family film that just streamed right now on Paramount Plus, and that movie is Secret Headquarters. This movie is directed by Ariel Schulman and Henry Joost, and this movie is also produced by Jerry Bruckheimer, and this movie stars Owen Wilson and Michael Peña. While hanging out after school, Charlie and his friends discover the headquarters of the world's most powerful superhero that also happens to be his dad, hidden beneath his home. When the villains attack, they must team up to defend the headquarters and save the world. Now, I heard really bad things about this movie. Like, I haven't heard of this movie until the reviews come out, where I'm like, oh, Owen Wilson is playing a superhero in a new family film that I heard it's terrible. Like, everyone's saying this movie sucks. It's one of the worst family films of the year. So, I decided I need more reviews on this channel right now because I haven't done a video in a while. Let's check out Secret Headquarters and see how terrible this movie is. And I gotta say, guys, after watching this movie, I actually looked at the reviews for this movie, and there are bad reviews, but not as bad as what I thought of the movie, because, man, Secret Headquarters is f***ing shit. This is one of the worst family films of the year. I would agree with some people because, man, this movie was a pain to watch. Probably my only positive with this film is Owen Wilson. You know, Owen Wilson is very charming. He's Owen Wilson in this movie. He goes, wow, at a lot of elements. And you just like Owen Wilson for that. Even though he's in shit movies, Owen Wilson is always the best part because he's just so likable as a person and an actor. But that is it, guys. The rest of this movie is one of the most bland family films that I have seen this entire freaking year. The kids in this film, man, they are generic as shit. The main kid in the film, he at least tries in the film, and he's that kid from the Adam Project, which I really enjoyed, and I will review that in my late reviews. He's fine in the film, but the rest of the kids, I just find it generic and annoying in this film. We have the typical best friend character that's played by that kid from Good Boys, that black kid from Good Boys. I thought he was funny in that movie. He's not funny in this movie. We have the love interest to the main kid in this movie, who is just very bland and generic, and we have this annoying little girl that's with them, who is probably the most annoying character out of this entire film. Now, I don't blame the kids for being bad in this movie because they're just kids, you know? They're just learning throughout the film. It's just this terrible script that made these kids so bland and annoying in this film. And I'm not gonna lie, the concept, this adventure concept where these kids find this secret headquarters, I thought that is a fine concept for a kids movie, but somehow this movie just makes it so generic and boring as shit because this movie is really cliche. You know exactly what's gonna happen in this film, and also the villains in this film, one of them is played by Michael Peña in this film, it's just so bland. Like, Michael Peña plays this cliche bad guy that has a lot of comedic quips in the film, and man, he is so annoying in this film. But just the plot alone, you knew what was going to happen. It's so annoying as shit, and there's a lot of cliche elements to the film. Like, there's a plot element where it's like, this kid's like, oh, I cannot see my dad, you know, my dad's never there for me, and Owen Wilson's like, well, I was a superhero, that's why I couldn't be there for you. It goes through that cliche plot that was seen many times before. It's one of those movies that I feel like it could have belonged in a Nickelodeon movie, you know what I mean? It's one of those Nickelodeon original movies that a lot of people will just forget. It's just a TV movie, but somehow it's released on Paramount Plus, which I would say that's another positive. It's not released in theaters because that would have been a heap of waste of money for me. At least I got Paramount Plus and I could stream this movie for free. And also about this movie has a lot of MCU ripoffs. Like, there is a scene, remember in the Avengers movies with Iron Man, every time we see Iron Man, we always see his face, like, controlling the suit, basically contact people with the suit on. We've seen that in a lot of Avengers movies. So this movie decides, let's copy that. Let's see Owen Wilson have that face scene, you know, where he is talking to people. This is an Iron Man ripoff, and even the suit looks completely like an Iron Man suit mixed with Ant-Man's suit. It is so lazy, and also the poster of this film as well felt like an MCU poster ripoff. Like, it looks exactly the same as other MCU posters. This film tries to copy off the MCU, and it's so lazy. Guys, I hated this movie. Secret Headquarters is absolutely one of the worst family films I have seen this entire year. Please do not watch this film. Kids might find enjoyment, but they will forget about this movie because this movie's nothing new. It's a cliche plot that we've seen many times before. It's basically trying to be like Spy Kids with superheroes, and this film completely doesn't work, guys. I really hated this movie, guys. This is definitely gonna be on my worst movie list for sure, because I am absolutely going to give Secret Headquarters an F. I literally stopped this movie mad as hell. I'm like, this movie could have been so fun, you know? Like, the plot is really interesting, but the movie just turns out as a cliched piece of shit. So, guys, that is my review for Secret Headquarters. Let me know what you think of this movie in the comments below. Do you like the movie, hate the movie, or you thought it's okay? Just let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching my review for Secret Headquarters. Make sure you guys follow me on social media links down below. Facebook, Twitter, Letterboxd. Keep contacting with me. And make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, notified for my latest movie reviews and other movie related content. And have a nice day.